in at least 4 districts bordering Bangladesh. The administration has directed authorities to keep all educational institutes shut. Today, in view of the cyclone, the districts are East and West Jayanti Hills, the East Khasi Hills and the Southwest Khasi Hills. Over districts were directed to keep all field officers alert at all times, monitor the situation and report in case of emergency. Let's go across to Sukendu, who's reporting live from Fraserganj and has more details on this. Sukendu, good morning. Give us a general sense of what is happening in these areas which are likely to be hit by the cyclone. And we are also given to understand that the IMD has forecast generally cloudy skies with spells of rainfall in between.
What IMD has suggested and forecasted already that due to this effect of this severe cyclone Sitrang, there is light and moderate rainfall and a cloudy sky generally in the coastal area of West Bengal. But as far as we know that the severe cyclone Sitrang hit the Bangladesh coastal area near Borishal in Sandeep and Tinkona islands there. But it has affected there in Bangladesh heavily because the gusty wind speed was about 90 kilometers per hour. But if you see this, it's a earthquake already hit there. 7 people have already died as far as the report come from the Bangladesh. It has affected a long way in the coastal area of that Bangladesh near Borishal and the other area. The schools have been closed and all these things. But there is a certain changes in the weather in the coastal area of West Bengal. It has as the IMD forecasted that the coastal area of West Bengal, like North 24 Parganas, South 24 Parganas and East Midnapur will affect a lot because the sea waves and all the things, because there's a high chance of sea tide today. But as far as we see in the Fraserganj, I asked my video journalist Dhruva to see this, that the sunny weather and the sea is also very calm, not so high tide we can see as usual after the effect of that Sitrang. If you see, this is very sunny and calm weather here in Fraserganj as well. Not so much affected as far as not the high tide we can see. It's a cool sunny weather. The chances of the moderate rainfall has been less as the forecasted early morning by the IMD that slight chance of moderate rainfall in the coastal area of West Bengal. Report.
All right, Sukendu bringing us those details from Fraserganj in West Bengal. Thank you very much for joining us. As Sukendu is pointing out, of course, we are given to understand that there is a high alert in several places, and also the fact that disaster management authorities have been asked to stay on standby. So what we know as of now, of course, is the National Highway Authority of India has been directed to keep its manpower and machines ready for any emergency requirement in any part of the state. The entire northeastern state has experienced light to moderate rainfalls in various parts. All right, joining us right now on the phone line is Mr. Palawat. Mr. Palawat, thank you very much for joining us. He's the Vice President of Met and Climate Change from SkyMet Weather. Mr. Palawat, what can we expect in terms of, what the weather is looking like for these areas?
See, now the cyclone Sitrang has already made a landfall over Bangladesh. And after making a landfall, it has dissipated rapidly. So we do not expect any significant weather activity now over Gangetic West Bengal or Odisha. So we can say now threat is over. And there may be isolated light rain over Gangetic West Bengal. And already rain has occurred over many parts of northeastern states, particularly Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Manipur. And Mizoram and Tripura has reported light to moderate rain. So we can say the cyclone has dissipated now, and there may be a few spells of light to moderate rain over northeastern parts of the country, particularly over eastern parts of Arunachal Pradesh and eastern parts of Assam may get a few good spells of rain in coming few hours. But we do not anticipate any significant weather activity over Gangetic West Bengal or Odisha now. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Palawat, thank you very much for joining us. So Mahesh Palawat over there taking us through what we're expecting, also saying that it does appear that the cyclone may have toned down a bit and that we're not expecting much activity in these parts